Hey guys! So, I thought I would make a really quick update on how my doctor's appointment went the other day. Now remember, this wasn't even supposed to be a doctor's appointment, it was supposed to be a CNM, which is a certified nurse midwife appointment. She had a death in her family, so I didn't want to wait a couple weeks because I'm going to be seeing my my home birth midwife. Let's see here, on April 5th or 6th or something like that. Okay, so went in, and I've never been to this office before, so I was late, and being late is probably my biggest pet peeve. For me being late and for other people being late literally drags me up the wall. So I called them and I was like freaking out. Luckily, I had already filled out all my paperwork. I printed off online. I filled it all out, so I was ready to go. So fortunately, I wasn't that late, but I was still late. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, we got in. It was me, my husband, and Deacon. We got in, and they had me pee in the cup, weigh me, and then the nurse said, you know, we're probably going to do a pap today, and this test and that test, and then see the baby, and just kind of establish. So I was like, you know, I just had my pap on August, I think it's like 4th. I was like, I really don't want to do one today, because who does? But she's like, well, I'll just talk to the doctor when the doctor comes in. So I met the doctor, and this is the male OBGYN, and I actually did like him. Just a little awkward. For me, it's kind of like, why in the world would a man want to just work on women parts? You know what I mean? I understand that there is the factor of delivering babies if you are an OB, but I don't know, it's still weird to me. But I appreciate all of your guys' comments. They definitely calmed me down a little bit, just because there's a little apprehension. I'm just like, really? I don't understand. And I asked my husband, I was like, do you think it's like some sort of a, what did I use? Like obsession, or, you know, just something like that. Like, why would you want to play around with women down there all day? I guess I just didn't understand it. So this is totally beside the point. Needless to say, he, has delivered, he's like, I delivered 13,000 babies. My husband's like, I think you're past the point of obsession there. I'm like, yeah. Okay, so met him. I talked about how I didn't want to do the pap because I just had one. And he's like, well, we're going to already do a gonorrhea and chlamydia test or something like that. I'm like, really? That's absurd, but whatever. I figured I might as well get it done. I'll be good for a year. They're already going to be in there for the ultrasound, so I might as well just do it. So I got my pap done. I got my STD test done, which was hilarious. I was joking with my husband. I was like, so, is anything going to show up on this test? I mean, we've been together for a decade. Believe me, if one of us had something, we would know by now. So I was joking with him about that. I'm clean, obviously, with everything. With donating blood and breast milk. Where in the world? Okay, so my blood pressure, I'm so excited to say, was 110/65, and that was right after she told me I was getting a pap, so of course I was like, ugh. Who likes those? So, they did a breast exam too, which was fine, and speaking of breasts, sorry, something in the oven, I told him, I said, you know, just so you know, because I figured he's going to be filling around there anyway, so I'll figure it out sooner or later. I'm still nursing my son, and he was actually very supportive about it. Blew my mind. I did not think an OBGYN would say, wow, that's great. You know, it's not causing any harm, just keep on doing it. Blew my mind. So he's totally supportive. My midwife is, my lactation consultant, and everything I've read is, so I'm going to continue nursing. So long as we're both up for it. Alright, so now, okay, so just, hey, guys, please no. So one more thing about the doctor, he's a lot more, my midwife recommended me to this specific doctor in this office. There's 2 doctors in the office, there's 4 doctors, and a certified nurse midwife, no thank you, in the office, and she recommended me here. And the only reason, and somebody's like, why are you even seeing medical practice? Well, I want to be established. I don't live in some fantasy land where every birth is perfect, every birth can take place at home, etc. So I want to get established somewhere in case, you know, I do need to transfer, and if you guys haven't caught on yet, yeah, I do want a home birth. Then I have that, and I have an office that I'm comfortable with and that I like, and who is going to support my initial decision. So that's why I'm even going there. For all the people who have asked, why are you even doing that? So that's why. I just like to keep it as real as possible. Ugh, my dogs are crazy. Anyways, he's totally against induction. It was like a breath of fresh air. I wish I would have had him with Deacon's pregnancy. That's all. Alright, so now for the fun part. Just one baby, which was really, really exciting because I was freaking out that we were having multiples. I don't know where the belly came from, but there's just one baby in there. Let's see here. I was only a day off from my ovulation guess, which with implantation, there's no, like, specific, you're gonna implant so many days after, you know, conception. So, yeah. Only a day off, which was really good. And really, with an ultrasound machine, it's plus or minus a couple days. So, AviQ, for all of you who are wondering, did not work for me. I was that small percentage of people where it just does not work for them. And maybe it's because I've had kind of irregular cycles. I don't know. But it was off for me about a little over a week. My OPKs were right. Charting was right. And, you know, tracking how I felt, the ovulation cramping, the cervical fluid, etc. worked. Alright. Let's see here. I think that was right. Yeah, I was measuring, so I'll be 10 weeks tomorrow, which means tomorrow's Intelligender Day. I'm so excited. Alright, so now for the bad part of the appointment. The part of the appointment that totally just made me lose my mind. I, like an idiot, pistol, don't knock that over, asked where the placenta was. Like an effing idiot. Who asks that? Me, I guess. It is right on top of my cervix. So as of right now, it's, even though you can't really diagnose it until later, but it's placenta previa, which means if it doesn't move, automatic C-section. It had me in hysterics. Okay, cat, off the table, please. Thank you. Cat hair is just so floaty. Let me clean that. Anyways, I totally and completely, I was good when I was with my husband, but the second we split, I lost it. I was just bawling, I was sobbing, I was crying, I was hysterical. And I totally lost it. And finally I came to my senses and I was like, okay, well, I need to call my midwife and get her take on it, because obviously she's going to have a better spin on it than the doctor who's like automatic C-section. Let me check my angel locks. Okay. They're done, so now I need to hurry. I called her and I left her a message and I emailed her too, like a crazy person. And she called me back like within an hour and was just like, we don't even worry about it till 24 weeks because they move. It's just, don't even worry about it. And it totally, just talking to her, it was so calming because she was just like, no, nobody ever asks that. It's a lot of people. She's like, don't even freak out about it. And she explained to me how, sorry, my camera died. So she explained to me like how they move and which part in your pregnancy, which part stretches more, and just everything. So she was absolutely wonderful. Totally gave me peace of mind, and I'm no longer worried about it at all. We'll just obviously check it later on down the road. So I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. Otherwise, I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.